And Damukund Alexander is my name, and today I want to talk about the rise in the fall, and I will talk about basically 3 points, which is crisis and how you can handle crisis. Sometimes when a crisis comes up, people get worried and they think about what's next, but they don't get a way out. But I want to tell more especially young people about how they have to stand in a crisis moment. As we all know, business is as a result of solutions to certain problems, and actually it's about coming up with ideas that will bring solutions to the problems that are in place. So whenever crisis comes up, it's about sitting down and reflect and see what you can come up as a solution. So in this season where everyone is worried, it's again an opportunity for one to sit and plan something that after such a season or crisis will be applicable to build yourself. So you can come up with a business idea, you can come up with a new plan, a new strategy that will be applicable maybe to your workplace or something you have been planning to do for a long time that you have never got a chance to do. So if you truly believe that today is the yesterday you were thinking to reach, to experience, then it gives you an evidence that even tomorrow, after maybe this season, after certain crisis you're experiencing in life, you need to plan today. You need to do something that even after such crisis, life will move on. So you need to plan accordingly. It's not about the crisis because everybody else is experiencing it. So you don't need to make complaints, you don't need to give excuses, you don't need to give any reason to why actually you will not push on after such crisis. You need to think beyond the crisis itself because everybody else is experiencing it, but not everyone is crying. So crying in the crisis is an evidence of a failure, a kind of person who will not be able to move on. But it's also an opportunity to those who are wise to sit and plan and say, now it's a crisis, yes, you are not allowed to do certain things, but remember you are physically not allowed to move out, but you're mentally allowed to do anything, to think boldly beyond what you are experiencing that will not only impact your life or help yourself, but it will help even the community at large. So you need to be creative beyond every kind of a crisis because every crisis has an end. And if it has an end, then there is a new chapter that comes up after that crisis. So you need to position yourself where you are able to bring up new ideas, to bring up things that are going to push you to compensate the time that was lost, to build beyond what you had planned, to reflect and also envision what's next, what's the next step. Because it's a good moment again to relate things, relate moments. You see, maybe like in the last years, this is how things were, and now presently, this is how things are. And now you plan and say, this is how things should be according to what strategy I have set. So you don't need to give complaints, you don't need to give excuses, because at the end of the day, everybody is affected, but not everyone will stay in such crisis. And it's about what you have done in the present in that crisis that will help you to get out of it and actually boost beyond where you were even before the crisis came. Thank you so much.